Hello, welcome back to Liz Chat. Sorry, I just discovered the echo setting in my microphone and I got really excited about it. Anyways, welcome back to Let's Chat. Today, I'm just gonna honestly, I don't even know, but I just need to share my gratitude at the moment. I have been getting so much support for this podcast in the past, just since I've started it, honestly, but like recently, the people that have been like commenting and even DMs of like people that have stumbled across my videos somehow and are enjoying them, and even my friends supporting me. I have to share. Okay, this is a huge shout out to one of my best friends, Miss Kaylee. She gave me my birthday gifts. Okay, y'all are not ready. I have to share them on the podcast because they're just too good. Ready? A Let's Chat mug. And then she got me, I haven't set it up yet, so I need to set it up. She got me, hold on, pause, a headphone stand. I have to like set it up. You'll see the vision. It says Let's Chat, and it's like an LED, and like it's like this, and I have to hook up the little thing to put the headphone. It's a LED headphone stand that says Let's Chat. The vision is there once I set it up. I need to set it up. And then, no, you're not ready. You're not ready for this one. Ready? I'm so utterly gag city from this. Are you kidding me? I'm so frightened. Okay, I look bomb as fuck. Like, thanks, Kaylee, for making me look good as fuck in this. Yeah, I'm putting this in my room. Yeah, it's the best gift I've ever gotten in my entire life. She got me like podcast stuff for my birthday. Thank you, Kaylee. I love you. And these gifts are just like so incredible. I just had to share because I was like gonna film an episode tonight anyways, and duh. Like, are you kidding me? Let's Chat. Fuck. I really can never change the name of this podcast now because I have a mug. Okay? I really can't change the name. Because I've never been like fully set on the name. Like, I had it and I made it and I was just like, okay, I don't think anyone else has this name. Luckily, really scared if this ever blows up. Don't think it will, but if this ever blows up, sorry for the hiccups, I'm 90% sure I will not get copyrighted or like someone else has this name. Fingers crossed. So, but and I've never been fully set on the name, but I literally have to be now. Are you kidding me? Okay, I'm sorry. I'm done, but it's just so good. Like, it's like so insane. I might hang this behind here because I always film right here. We'll see. Still haven't checked. If you listen to the last episode, I still have yet to check my camera to see if it's broken or not, and that's why I'm still on this, because I really can't. It's finals week. It's pre-finals week, but I can't deal with a broken camera at the moment. Like, there's too much going on. So I'm just gonna continue my thing on this. But yeah, speaking of finals week, how are we doing? How are we doing for everyone in finals? I personally am really overwhelmed and kind of want to die. Just a little bit. I could definitely have a lot worse of finals stuff, but I am pretty damn stressed. So, ladies, girls, gays, theys, we will make it through. We will make it through. We only have like a week left, and then we have Christmas. Christmas, the snow's coming down. All right. Okay. So, last episode I explained how in the episode about bad luck, okay? I explained how I had filmed an episode that was deleted. so I had to refilm it. And in that episode, I went on a tangent about Wicked, and I forgot to redo that in the last episode. So don't think that I posted that without Wicked being on the mind, because quite frankly, Wicked is all I can think about, sing about, do, sleep, eat, breathe. I wake up every morning with a different Wicked song in my head. This morning it was Dancing Through Life. Yesterday, and probably 3 days before that, it was The Wizard and I, because that's my favorite song from Act 1. Okay, okay. Let me walk through my Wicked experience. I only saw it for the first time like 2 years ago on Broadway. Yeah, I know it's like, and I met some of the cast members. Of course, it wasn't like the OG cast members or anything like that, but I've been a long time fan. And I only saw it like 2 years ago, but I've always, bitch, if you think I wasn't watching those bootlegs on YouTube in like 8th grade, you're wrong. I have always, I'm gonna cry, because here's the thing. When the trailer for the Wicked movie came out, I cried every single time I saw the trailer. No matter how many, if on my TikTok, if I got the trailer, I was watching the whole thing every single time. I would go back on Ariana Grande's Instagram or whoever's to watch the trailer over and over again, because I cry every time just from the trailer. And I knew it was gonna be incredible. Okay. And right before I saw it about a week. I saw it on Thanksgiving Day. And I had a few people tell me that had seen it. They were like, oh, it wasn't as good as I expected, or like, it was okay. Did we watch the same movie? What the fuck? One of the best movies I've ever seen. Literally could have not been better of an adaptation from the musical. I'm going to say that with my whole heart. It was so incredible. The best casting they could have done. Cynthia, her voice is like butter. Her voice moves my ears in a way that no one else does. Her voice transcends me into a different universe. Her voice should, like, I'm speechless from her voice and her acting and her presence. She gives the most angelic, ethereal presence and vibe out of anyone. And Ariana Grande. Say what you have to fucking say. I don't give a fuck. Sorry, I'm an Arianator. Okay, I don't care. Okay. You know what? You bitches that are making fun of them for crying in every interview. Bitch, I cry every time I watch the trailer. Imagine being in the movie. Wouldn't you be crying too? Just because you're so thankful to have that role and how much it meant to you. They have worked their whole life, or I know Ariana Grande, duh, we all know, like, she literally her whole life has like led up to this role. She's always wanted this role. Pretty sure Cynthia's always wanted this role too. Okay, wouldn't you be crying if all your hard work was giving the recognition it deserves, and you have the idols that carried this role before you praising you for how good you are and how incredible it was and how you like did their roles justice? Wouldn't you be crying too? Okay, it's sweet and feminine and beautiful. Every interview I see of them. Okay, despite the holding space for gravity thing, that meme did wonders for the people that are already hating on them crying in interviews. Okay, y'all just hate to see women winning. Y'all hate to see women crying. Y'all hate to see women show emotion. You hate to see women winning. You hate to see women that are talented and are proud of their work. That's really what it is. Once again, it's misogynistic. I swear it is. Okay, like there's just a misogynistic tone under it. No, I'm not even gonna sit here and say like some of the interviews, like, yeah, it's a little bit much. No, it's not. I'd be sobbing every time too, wouldn't you? Okay, as they should cry. And they're just them, like, imagine the main criticism that's honestly come from this movie that I've heard of is that they are too emotional when they're interviewed about it. Doesn't that show that it's an incredible movie and film and casting if they're just emotional and that's what the issue is? It's just that they're proud and happy. All the tears that are happening are happy tears. Isn't that an incredible legacy to have? Why are we making fun of it? I know, okay, it's probably not that deep, but still, it pisses me off. I love seeing the interviews with them. It makes me cry, okay? I don't think they're crying too much because guess what? You would be too. It's okay to have emotions and show it. When I meet the wizard. I've only been talking for about 5 minutes about Wicked, but I could keep talking about it for an entire episode. I can make this whole episode about it. It was so good. And if I even think about Defying Gravity and when Cynthia rises with her cloak in the wind at the very end, right? I felt like this was me. Like, I felt like I was transcending. And her, like, full body chills watching that. God, it was just too good. And I'm so obsessed with the soundtrack. And then they sang live too. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? All right, I'm for those who stayed and didn't click off because I started talking about Wicked, thank you. Now I need to start talking about other things because I don't know what my demographic is just yet, and I don't know if everyone loves Wicked or not. Even though I'll talk about things that I love, and even if other people don't love them, I don't give a fuck. I love getting really defensive for no reason when no one else is like, no one's saying anything, no one cares. Okay. Oh my God, guess what happened to me today? I was volunteering at the animal shelter, and I wish I could say that it was just out of the goodness of my heart, but it also was because I needed volunteer hours. So don't think I'm just like this incredible person. I had a great time and I love doing it. There was, I gained something from it, and it wasn't just like more joy in my heart. It was volunteer hours. Anyways, I was volunteering and it was a cursed time, okay? I walk in, I go see all the doggies, and I was choosing which dog I wanted to walk. Of course, I walk multiple of them because it breaks my heart to look at one of the eyes and then have to deny its walking time. Are you kidding me? When I looked at this one dog and I was like, and then I look over and this like one dog's like staring at me, like wagging its tail, like its eyes, and I was like, I walked them both, okay? Anyways, but I went to go get a dog, and it was this little, her name was Piper, she was so cute, and I like open the gate, and you're supposed to like put the leash right there so they just slide right into the leash, but she's a little tiny girl, she's skinny as fuck, so she darted her way past the leash, and of course so many people were outside. Usually it's like 3 people that are also walking dogs, minding their business, but it was just so many people outside, and she starts sprinting, like running away, and everyone looks and watches and is like, and then I'm like, oh my God. I was like, get back here. And then I like start panicking and I like start sprinting, and then my little queen, she runs into this room, and of course I was like, oh my God, she just ran into like where the cats are, or something is gonna like wreak havoc and it's gonna be crazy. But I walk in the room, and luckily it was just like a bunch of cages in the room. It was chill, okay? And there was this beautiful man standing right there. When I walk in, he was petting her, like she had ran up to him, and then he was petting her, and it was like a fucking Hallmark movie, bitches. It was a Hallmark movie, because I walk up and I'm like, like Hallmark movie. I was literally like, I ran up and I was like, oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. I was like, I'm so sorry. And he was like, oh, it's okay. And he was like, who do we have here? And I was like, oh, her name's Piper, and my name is Reagan. What's your number? Like, that's what I wanted to do. I didn't do that, but I was just like, oh, her name is Piper. And he was like, oh, she's so, and we talked like barely, and then I put her on leash and walked away. And I really wish I took advantage of the opportunity, because imagine being able to tell our kids that's how we met. Like a magical moment of just like me running in to go catch the dog, and she's already in his arms, and I'm like, oh, sorry, she ran loose. And then he's like, Oh, don't worry about it. Who do we got here? I'm like, well, the dog's name is Piper, but I can't. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm really truly sorry. Oh my god. I don't know what just came over me. I'm so sorry. Okay, I just wrote a fanfic. Okay, awesome. I literally just wrote a fanfic. Okay. There are tears in my eyes. Oh my god, someone commented that loved the comment, but it did have a subtle little like read, and they were like, could be OCD, like saying I probably have OCD, and I didn't really realize that until watching back when I, with the lens on of like, wait, what if I have OCD? And I watched back one of my videos and I was like, fuck, I really, or not OCD, fuck, ADHD, sorry. OCD is a whole other thing, sorry. They were like, you probably have ADHD, and I like looked back at my video and I was like, okay, you know what? It's a fair point, honestly. I feel like I might be a little ADHD. I was gonna get the test for that, but it's like $300 just to test it. Okay, and I'm functioning just fine. I don't need no test to tell me. Okay, anyways, and then back to the volunteering, and then I was, walking the dogs, whatever. And because I'm a great person, and someone that's very in tune with nature and being in the moment, I didn't look at my phone for like probably like an hour and a half. And I went to the bathroom and I was like, oh, phone time. When I look at my phone, oh, my phone's not there. My phone's not there. And so I'm like, oh fuck. And there's like a lot of space where I walked the dogs. Okay, it's like like more than a field. Okay, it's like there's a lot. And so I'm like, okay, so I try to like casually go and like search for my phone. And then I have to search for like an hour, and I have to ask the workers and everyone there if they had seen a phone. And then I had to call my mom on someone else's phone to look at my location, and it was just this like whole ordeal. And if you know me, you know my bad luck with phones. Not just cars, phones. Phones and cars really are like my biggest ops. God, I don't know what. This episode sucks. This episode fucking sucks. Okay. Anyways, comment down below if you think I have ADHD. Let's really diagnose me in the comments. Okay. Let me find a topic. Let me just talk. Okay. You know what? This is good. Okay. I got a DM from someone who had stumbled across my videos. Hi, if you're watching or listening. Someone stumbled across my videos and they took the time to DM me a very sweet message. And in the message, they asked, what is your biggest philosophy of life and why? And I was gagged. And I haven't replied to them yet because I literally have been sitting on that question for about 2 weeks, like a week and a half to 2 weeks, because I don't know. Okay, I was like, they really made me start to think, because I was like, oh my god, what is my biggest philosophy? Because like, does everyone have a biggest philosophy? Does everyone like have like some like meaning they live by, or some like, thing they really live by? And I've really been sitting with it for literally 2 weeks, and I think I know I'm gonna say what I know I'm gonna say what my biggest philosophy is, and then I'm gonna come back to, or I'm gonna be thinking for the next few days, and I'm gonna think of a better one, and I'm gonna be really pissed. That's what's gonna happen. But I think I have it. Okay. And it's not, and you know what? I'm about to be corny. I'm about to be corny as fuck for the next like probably 5 to 10 minutes. So just deal with that. And you know what? I don't have like a saying, like a catchy saying, like treat others the way you want to be treated or anything like that. Okay. But I just kind of have like a thing. When I think of like the greatest thing that I can like live by, or I guess like sum up what life is about, right? That's kind of where my mind is going when I'm trying to think like what even is the biggest fault, I think love is the most important thing of life. I think that's my biggest philosophy, okay? And like I said, give me 2 hours and I'm gonna think of something better. But at the same time, I'm like, I think I've kind of always felt that. And let me tell you what I mean by it. Okay? Because love, I absolutely, I'm literally saying this as someone who has really never felt romantic love. Okay? So I'm not even talking about that. Like, I think that's also very important in life. Duh. That's a very, very important part of life. And maybe because I haven't had it, I sit with that importance a lot because I'm sitting with what I don't have, if that makes sense. I can't take it for granted because I don't have it. So I sit and like think of what it even means and why it's so important and all these things. But I haven't even felt it yet. So I assume it's going to be even more, important in my life. But I mean love in all different ways. Okay? Love for the people you do have in your life, I think, is the most important thing. Love for the people you have, love for yourself, love for the things you do, and having intention behind the things you do and say, like, okay, love for the things you do, meaning, like your passions and dreams and things like that. I feel like as you grow older, this is a very simple concept, but like we all kind of stray away as we grow older and older, or most of us. There's a select few people that get to live out their dreams and get to live out their passions exactly the way they've always wanted to, but life doesn't always allow that. And I think it's important that we all find a way to somehow still, how do I phrase this? Like somehow still achieve what, the dreams we wanted when we were little, or that we've always wanted, or have, made very clear in our lives that like we've always wanted to do this one thing, or, like okay, when I was little, like I wanted to do this, right? I wanted to do YouTube. I wanted to be a celebrity. Sorry, I said it. Okay. I wanted to be a celebrity. I wanted to, make content and make movies, but also wanted to be like a beauty guru. But I also wanted to be a dancer. But I had a lot of goals and dreams when I was little. I wanted to be an artist. I wanted to be a cook. All these like things. I think I'll feel most satisfied when I'm older, I guess, if I'm able to look back on where I'm at in my career or in my life, and if it somehow kind of aligns with what I wanted when I was little. Because how sweet is that? To be able to look back and honor. That's what I was trying to think of. Being able to honor that of what we wanted when we were little. What we dreamt of, our goals were. Obviously, there are some dreams and goals that are, that we had when we were little that were super unrealistic or not even at all with what we align with now, and we wouldn't even want to do that, right? But, that one goal or that one dream, if we can make kind of a new reality of it and live with that and honor what we wanted when we were little, that's like, I love that. Like, I love that. I think it's important because, obviously I'm 20, so I love, and I'm a dramatic ass bitch, so I love to look back and reflect on my childhood and adolescence and, all those amazing things. And I love to look back on those things and figure out how I can implement the good parts of it into my life now and make my little self happy. Okay. Back to my biggest philosophy or whatever. I just think love is the most important thing. Because at the end of the day, once again, this is gonna be corny as fuck. At the end of the day, we're all just people. And like we're literally all just humans on Earth. right? Sometimes we forget that. Sometimes we think people are, you know, more superior humans or more inferior humans, or, you know, some are awful, some are horrible, some are awesome, you know. But at the end of the day, we're all human. And I think a shared human trait is love, and the ability to love and to be loved. Okay. But seriously, like, we all have this ability. You know, maybe some of us think we don't, but we do. And, you know, we can dive into what even is love. Is it, we know what love is. Okay? We all have something in our life that we don't even have to question if we love it or not. Right? We don't even have to think twice about, have I even loved this before? Do I even love this person? Do I even love this thing? We all have a few things. Maybe it's just one thing. Maybe it's 5. Maybe it's 10. Maybe it's a whole group of things that we don't even have to question twice that we love. So we know how to feel it. We know it. And I just think it's the most important thing, because it makes me so sad. Obviously, this is a very naive way of thinking, and reality sometimes doesn't allow us all to have the job we always have wanted, or a job that we even like, or that we even want in the first place. You know, like, finances don't allow that sometimes. Situations, home life, there's so many factors that don't always allow us to have like our dream jobs or dream goals, or achieve our dream goals, you know. But if we can make them happen, and I sit in a very privileged place to be able to even like be saying this, that like, I want to do everything in my power to make my goals and dreams happen, right? Like I said, we're not all able to do that. We don't all have the ability, whatever. And we all have different goals and dreams too. Like, it doesn't even have to be this big, like, I'm going to be a pop star one day, I'm going to be a doctor one day. You know, like, we don't have, you know. Anyways, I get really sad when I see adults working a job that makes them miserable and drains the life out of them. And very naive way of thinking. Sometimes there's no other options, okay? Sometimes we all have to have a job that we don't like, that we don't want to do. But I know in my power, if I can avoid that at all costs, you know, having to do, like, working at a 9 to 5 that I don't want to work at, or you know, just like straying away from what I want. I want to always have passion in my life. I always want to have passion for what I'm doing, how I'm living, the people in my life. I love passion. I love having it. I love not motivation. Like, you get what I mean, right? It makes me sad, people that lose the motivation in life to still be pursuing the things they want. That's really all I gotta say about that. So I know in my power, I'm gonna try to not do that. I'm gonna constantly try to work on my goals and dreams and things like that. And yeah, I just think it's important to and this is like, wow. this is kind of crazy what I'm saying, because I was literally about to start saying, like, we only get one life. Like, it's just too much, honestly, for 8:30 on a Wednesday night. I'm not getting into all that, but you know what I mean? Okay. I don't even think I had one put together thought and all of that, but yeah. By the way, when I was little, my dream job for a while was to be a Walgreens pharmacist. I'm not kidding you. One thing about me is I've always really, really, really loved a shower and a bath. That is one thing that is near and dear to my heart. It's not just, you know, a necessity. It's a hobby. It's a passion. Is shower time and bath time. It's always been that way for me. Okay, I don't take long showers anymore, but when I was little, I used to bitch that water bill. was at its peak because of me. I used to take hour and a half long showers when I was like however old. I was really young, okay? And I used to pretend, I used to literally do Walgreens pharmacist cosplay in the shower for an hour and a half. I would use all the shampoo and conditioner bottles and pretend they were medicine bottles. I would use like fake like scanners, and I'd pretend to be like a bitchy Walgreens pharmacist who was like wrapping up medicine, and like, you know how they have the little like Dropbox thing that they give you your medicine in. Like I used to pretend to have that. I used to literally do Walgreens pharmacist cosplay wholeheartedly. That was genuinely one of my dreams, was to be a Walgreens pharmacist. Have I strayed away from that? Yes, completely. I have no desire. Shout out if you're a Walgreens pharmacist, though. Y'all are doing some amazing work. Keep it up. It may be some little girl's dream. You never know. I think very deep down, I know my goal, I guess, has like always been to do this, right? YouTube, social media, whatever. I'm not there yet. I'm not saying by any means I'm, hit my goal was like, yes, it's been to do it, but it's been to like be successful at it. And I think I never know what can happen. Maybe it'll get there one day. Maybe it'll happen. Who knows? But even the support, the small, just like the people this has reached that have commented and like stuff like that, it means so much to me every single time I get a comment about, you related to this, you enjoyed watching this, you took something from this, whatever it is. I genuinely, oh my god, it could bring me to tears. It means so much to me. And I mean, like, it's so interesting because this is literally what I used to do in middle school, right? I used to, if you scroll down, there's videos from middle school, like, still on this channel. I had a YouTube channel. I had this YouTube channel and a different one. I've been over this before, but I used to post and edit, and, like, I try to get this off the ground, right? This YouTube channel. And I felt like if I'd kept working on it, I maybe could have gotten somewhere, and then I just kind of fell off of it in high school. But then getting to do this again, but in a different way, in a more like, I feel like, mature way, I guess, it has been so fulfilling because it's like I'm feeling all the things I used to feel, like I'm in class and I get a comment from someone random to me that I don't know, someone I don't know, and they comment and they're like saying really kind things to me, and I'm just like, oh my god, like, people listen to this, like, what, like, like, it's crazy, and I appreciate it so much, and it's really, really, really nice to get to do this all again in a different way, right? When am I gonna get a boyfriend? Can y'all help me with this one? Like, can y'all help me figure this out? When am I gonna get a boyfriend? When's it happening? Like, I'm chilling. I'm okay. Right? I'm okay with that one right now. Whatever. But, like, it's been a long time. I'm not even, like I said, I'm okay in that department. Like, I could be putting in the effort if I wanted to. I'm really not seeking out too much at the moment, so I can't even, be mad if I'm not even putting an effort, right? But, like, when do y'all think it's gonna happen? Like, logistically, when do you see it happening for me? Because I'm starting to get worried I'm too picky. But at the same time, I'm like, no, like, period. Like, I should be picky. Like, yes, I don't want to have low standards. Okay, I have standards. But then at the same time, I'm like, am I being picky about the wrong things? Sorry to bring it back to this. I don't think there's an episode that's ever happened or that I've ever posted where I haven't talked about men, relationships, boys, whatever. Honestly, I think I need to end the episode here because this is one of those where I'm a little, you know what, I donated plasma about an hour ago and I think I might be a little bit loopy from that. So I think that's why this episode has been what it is. Okay. But I hope you enjoyed. We'll see if I post this. I don't think I had like one concise thought. Maybe those are the best episodes. All right. Hope you enjoyed this video. Comment down below what you want to see from me and hear from me. Okay. Genuinely, I really, really need it. Like, comment down below what you want to hear. I make this for you. Okay, I make this for you and for me to talk about what you want me to hear or what you want to hear from me. So comment down below what you want to hear or see. I also love posting like actual videos too. So if you want, more of those, you just comment down below what you want. I genuinely want it and need it. I love the input. Okay. Anyways, good luck during finals week, loves. We got this. Bye.